Hello everyone, and I'm finally back for my next playthrough. And as you know, I was gonna make my next playthrough a second run of GTA Vice City Stories, but of course PCSX2 is giving me problems, and I was just kind of at my wit's end, so I've given up for now. But I do know what my real next playthrough is gonna be, and this time I know it's gonna work. Well, I guess you know what it is because you've probably seen the title of the video, but we're heading back to Vice City. And how are we exactly? Well, using a mod by various people from GTA forums. Basically, it restores Vice City to look like it's, well, whatever stage of development you want, I guess, because if you want to, you can make it look like GTA Vice City's earliest days as a GTA 3 expansion pack, or you can make it look like, right before the game came out, so like late summer 2002 level. But just for fun, I've decided to, using the settings of the mod's installer, put it back to the earliest builds of the game. And I did have to make some modifications myself because the mod does give some weapons models that are either not seen in early screenshots or just are accidentally given the final model. So I gave weapons their original PS2 version models. I replaced some gun sound effects. For example, in case you didn't know, uh, okay, it's going okay. In an early preview video for Vice City, the Ruger are the same gunfire sound effect as the stubby shotgun and the pump shotgun. But I've also just like changed other sound effects. For example, I gave the Spaz 12 the same sound effect as the pump shotgun because I'm not saying it was like that in the beta version, but it would make sense considering how in the early versions they recycled a lot of elements from GTA 3 and they slowly got kind of taken out. Okay, and yeah, I'm calling this playthrough GTA 3 Vice City, with a colon between them because, well, I'm not saying it'd be exactly like this, but this is kind of how I like to imagine Vice City would have looked in its earliest stages. And well, that's what the mod imagines too. And of course, if this actually were an alpha build of the game, you couldn't play through it because they hadn't completed all the missions yet. But for the sake of this playthrough, I'm just gonna pretend, the elements that were present in the earliest versions of the game kind of carried through the rest of development. God damn, 3 minutes is probably it's probably the longest preamble to any of my playthroughs. Oh, and one final note. I would love to play this game with a classic PS2 control scheme, but A, G input, it makes the game unable to boot for some reason, and B, targeting, even if you're using mouse and keyboard, actually crashes the game, so yeah, I don't really like that. Okay, so let's get into this. No video killed the radio star. Oh, and No More Than This by Roxy Music. Sorry, guys. If copyright laws weren't what they are, I would happily play that stuff for you guys, and I would have Flash FM, Fever 105, all the radio stations on, but, I don't want copyright problems. Yeah, and in case you're wondering why More Than This by Roxy Music is the title theme, it's because, according to a developer, that was actually the original main theme of this game until Rockstar decided to, compose their own song as the title theme. And don't get me wrong, More Than This by Roxy Music is a great song, but, you know, I don't think anything can beat Vice City's main theme. It just gets you so pumped up. It gets you into the vibe of 1980s Miami. It's awesome. Okay. Trails off. Everything looks pretty fine. Yeah, no copyrighted music again.
Maurice Chavez. That's Chavez, not Chip.
So yeah, I am going to be doing nothing but VCPR again. Language, yeah. And this is actually an interesting thing I didn't notice. You know, well, actually, I've actually noticed it ever since I've first installed this mod, but these two skins, Tommy with a red shirt and Tommy with a kind of beige, mustard-colored shirt, those actually appear in some early screenshots. And here they are as alternate player skins. But of course, there's also Tommy's finalized skin, which is a Tommy clothing color everyone knows and loves. You know, the teal Hawaiian shirt. It's kind of darkish jeans, but in the beta version, as you can see, Tommy had a dark blue Hawaiian shirt, and he also had lighter colored jeans. Also included is the I don't know what this skin's called, but these two are Tash and Wild. I'm probably mixing them up, but I believe originally they were Japanese version exclusives until people started porting them to the you know, international versions. Okay, new game. No, Mr. Mister, I'm sorry. I don't think it would hurt to play this song.
Hey, guys, it's Ken Rosenberg here. Hey, great, hey. Well, I'm gonna drive you guys to the meet, okay? Now, I've talked to the suppliers, and they are very keen to start a business relationship. So, if all goes well, we should be doing very nice for ourselves, which is, you know, good. Okay, so they're brothers, okay? One operates the business, and the other one does the flying.
Okay, this one has no copyrighted music, so it's safe to play. But already, you know, see that GTA 3 helicopter rotors.
Okay, that's them in the chopper. All right, here's the deal. They
There's
want a
those
straight
shacks
exchange
in the
on
water.
open ground. All right? Okay, stay tight. Let's go.
Vic Vance's briefcases don't have handles, I noticed that a few years ago.
Got it? 100% pure grade A Colombian, my friend.
Let me see it.
The greens?
10s and 20s. Used.
I think we have a deal, my friend.
Oh, shit! Come on, get out of here, drive!
Well, rip Victor Vance.
I poked my head out of the gutter for one freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face. Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Okay, and here I am into the game. Now, besides Tommy's clothing, as you can see here, he also had a different face. And he was also built slightly differently. He's actually chubbier in these early builds. But yeah, in the mods installer, this is the earliest rendition of Tommy you can get. And also, of course, the cutscene model is different to kind of appropriate it. But yeah, so. And by the way, in this playthrough, I will be playing the cutscenes within reason. For example, if a cutscene doesn't have copyrighted music, you bet your ass I'll play it. But if it does, I'm sorry, I don't want to take that risk. I mean, for all I know, this episode will have a muted part in it because Mama Papa 2 by, I think Mongo Santa Maria was playing. But yeah, since enough content has changed, I think it'll be worth it to play the cutscenes. So yeah, I have it set up so it has the alpha cop model who actually has the aside from his uniform, he actually has the same design as the paramedics in the final game. So, yeah, the Faggio has a round headlight. All the wheels are GTA 3 ones. It would make sense because it did take them, it would have taken them some time to make unique wheels.
this right now.
So yeah, here's a Kaufman cab. And there are no early screenshots showing the Kaufman cab with this design. But since the regular cabbie has the GTA 3 design in early screenshots, it's just actually gonna turn the stuff down so I can fucking talk. So yeah, in the early versions of the game, the cabbie originally reused the GTA 3 model, and for continuity purposes, I've decided to set it so the Kaufman cab and the Zebra cab also are based on the GTA 3 version. But yeah, and as I said, I'm stuck with standard controls since classic controls I lock on to anyone, the fucking game crashes. I hope they fix that in a later version. Yeah, here we go.
Go back to your homes. Florida does not want you.
Oh shit, I almost forgot.
Else. What's wrong with Nevada, Kansas? We want a river. We need a river.
That's too quiet, god damn it.
And what about the other crimes? It's everything is
Absolutely. Of course it is.
I think it was just Alex Shrub talking with his giant mouth. Anyway, so yeah, also as you can see in the upper right, the HUD is different. That's how it was in the earliest screenshots. And also, most importantly, Vice City's map is a lot different. And this is actually, this is not only based off early screenshots, but also, the beta map they can see in Sunshine Autos, even in the final game. So, you know, as you can see, the beach kind of swims out up here. The Hyman Memorial Stadium is missing. Well, those are the two biggest differences, I guess. But, oh yeah, also this road in downtown is just an alleyway. And of course, there are still some things that have to be added to this. Like, for example, this runway that the plane lands on, the opening, it should be going straight, you know, on a runway that continues, but actually goes like right into the fucking fence. So, and that's also seen in the beta map, a straight runway along here. And I do agree with the stance that this wasn't Fort Baxter in the area. I mean, I know it's very possible that the Ghost Tower was an air traffic control tower for Fort Baxter, but seeing how early the game was in development at this point, I think it's safe to say this was just another runway, maybe like a VIP one or something. But anywho, so there's an Uzi, and also as you can see the weapon icons have changed, and also the Uzi model has changed a little bit. I believe this is basically just a slightly modified version of the PS2 Uzi model. The launch PS2 Uzi model, I mean.
will be CPR. A dog. 15 ice cubes. But I don't
Anyway,
feel safe.
so
I'm worried about gangs.
off to the Ocean View Hotel, except that's not quite right in this version.
The working man. I mean, what kind of right-minded youth from a poorer background is going to spend his time stealing?
It's not the Ocean View Hotel, it's the Clevelander or something. I've always call it the Clevelander. Clevelander makes more sense, I don't know. But yeah, this is actually seen in some of the earliest screenshots of Vice City, which are literally just magazine scans from probably from like early 2002. Yeah, the front doors are different. But other than the name and also some minor design changes, this is basically the Ocean View Hotel. Clevelander. As you can see, the markers are blue, at least a lot of them are. Okay. Fuck, where am I gonna save this? Actually, since this save game is not one I've done on my own, I'm gonna overwrite it. This was literally just 100% save from GTA Garage. I downloaded just so I can have fun if I ever wanna do whatever in Vice City without having to work for it. So yeah. So this cutscene I don't think I'll be able to play because Life's What You Make It is in it. I guess I'll get as far as I can. as you can see, the blocks of cocaine there are more of a rounded shape than in the final version, where they're pretty blocky.
Yeah. Hello, Sonny.
I know. You're just overwhelmed with emotion. 15 years.
Seems like only yesterday.
I guess that's a perspective thing.
Hey,
Yeah, there's
doing
kind of
time
a
with the
weird
family is no piece
letterboxing
of cake,
effects,
the
but
family looks after its own,
I'm pretty
okay?
sure that's
How'd the
put
deal go
in to
down?
maintain the
You sitting
original
on some
aspect
white gold?
ratio of cutscenes.
Look, Sonny, we were set up. The deal was an ambush. Harry and Lee are dead.
You better be kidding me, Tommy. Tell me you still got the money.
No, Sonny. I don't have the money.
That was my money, Tommy! My money! You better not be screwing me, Tommy, because you know I'm not a man to be screwed with!
Wait, Sonny.
You have my personal assurance that I'm going to get you your money back. And the drugs. And I'm going to mail you the dicks of those responsible.
Hey, I already know that. You're not a fool, Tommy, but I warn you. Neither am I. If it was anybody else, you'd be dead already. But because it's you, because we got history, I'm gonna let you handle this.
Look, Sonny, you got my word.
I'll be in touch.
Goddamn, Tommy's angry. Actually, I don't think I'll be in trouble for that, because, well, it could be my famous last words, but you couldn't actually hear it very often. But yeah, I'm sorry if I really move slow in this playthrough. I just want to appreciate the differences, you know, because this is Vice City from basically a practically whole new lens. So aside from this having the original PS2 version of this poster, nothing has really changed in here. Actually, well, from what I've seen in a VAD-MM video, there was actually meant to be a balcony out here, but since that wasn't even implemented in some of the earliest screenshots, I don't know if they actually got too far with that idea at all. But there is a hole in the collision detection there, so... Okay, in the beginning. Yes, and,
Called you a square.
oh, and this is an alleyway, too, instead of a street.
They called me the bat because my voice
And
didn't break until I
another
was
thing
19.
noting
So, Mr. Shrub.
is that a lot of people notice is that in Ken Rosenberg's cutscenes, the scenery outside where his office regularly would be does not match where the cutscene takes place at all. And that's because, according to coordinates, and also, you know, based on that, this is where Ken Rosenberg's office originally was. And, you know, it makes sense they moved it since it's kinda... Well, I was gonna say a little too close to your safe house, but then again, in GTA 3, Luigi's club is right around the corner from your safe house. I guess they wanted you to have to drive a bit. Okay, so the party.
Go get some sleep, he says. I have been sitting in this chair all night with the lights off, drinking coffee. This is a disaster. We are so screwed, man. These gorillas, listen to me, are gonna come down here and rip my head off. It's ridiculous. I did not go to law school for this. Okay, now what the hell are we gonna do?
Shut up, sit down, relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna find out who took our cocaine. And then we're gonna kill them.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Let me think. Oh, there's this retired colonel, Colonel Juan Garcia Cortez. He's the one that helped me set up this deal well away from Vice City's established thugs, okay? Now listen, he's holding his party out in the bay on his expensive yacht, and all of Vice City's big players are gonna be there, okay? I have an invite. Of course I have an invite. But there's no way that I'm going out there, sticking my head out the door. No way,
I
not
told
gonna happen.
you, shut up. I'll go myself.
Oh, whoa. Hey, I like 1978 too, but you know, this isn't gonna be a beer and strippers do. I mean, no offense, but I think that you might turn heads on the runway for the wrong reasons.
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed?
Okay, look, here, stop by Raphael's. Tell him I sent you. He'll make you look respectable. Okay, go, come on.
Who does that guy think he is? Now I gotta dress like a chump as well as hang out with them? I like this shirt.
Okay, so off to Raphael's now.
Any question? I'm a professional. That's my job.
God damn,
Mr.
dude.
Hickory?
That wasn't a very smart move. Yes, and I have Silent Patch installed, so the money pickups do glow. Oh, and this is the beta cop car, in case I haven't noted it yet. It's all white. Just like how the beta cop cars in GTA 3 were more closely based off that of, you know, the NYPD. In the beta, these were, you know, based more closely on what the Miami Police Department was using. And here is the beta Infernus, also known as the Inferno in some places. And this can be seen in early footage, early screenshots, and of course it has GTA 3 sports wheels.
No one's been born in Florida since 1877, but I've been here for 5 years.
Nice bike.
And you're gonna hear some additional dialogue here, actually.
Wow, I really dig your motorcycle.
Yeah, babe. Just picked it up from Helen Pete's.
Thanks for it.
No, my bike!
Thanks for it. That kind of came out awkward. Whatever. Oh, now that I'm in the area, one thing really worth showing, well, I'm sure a fair amount of people who've been following this mod know it already, but, and I still kind of maintain that this was more so a result of Rockstar photoshopping their early screenshots, but yeah, Apartment 3C, instead of being its own little interior, is actually part of the rest of the map, complete with the chainsaw. Okay.
I think this is the part where I came to the big tree.
I almost felt like I was there. You won't get this kind of nauseating detail on commercial radio.
Yeah, and this area is changed. For example, Lance's apartment is different. This median's different. And also, bus shelters, which were not actually introduced until San Andreas. And by default in this game, shut up. By default in this game, these aren't destructible, but this game has a very simple way of making them destructible. Yeah, it looks kind of goofy, but it's one way to implement it. Okay, here's the marina. Now that I'm here, I guess I'll show off some of the early cars. So here's the beta Banshee. Nothing has changed really, except it has GTA 3 sports wheels, and also different headlights. The Cheetah hasn't changed too much either, except the back is a bit more closely GTA 3 based, and, you know, GTA 3 wheels. The Infernus I've already shown, but yeah, this thing actually changed quite a bit. Like, the spoiler is a bit bigger. The tail lights are actually rectangles instead of being little circles. The front pop-up headlights are smaller. And as far as I know, nothing really changed too much about the stretch. So, might as well take that. See, I'm gonna have to skip this cutscene because no out of touch, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, they really should have. Well, I guess they didn't know back in 2002 that, you know, 15 years from now, a bunch of people are gonna be playing this game for YouTube. But it's kind of annoying. And also, I almost forgot, this has the manual as timecycle.dat file. Well, not the exact one, but it's based off the manual as timecycle.
To raise enough money to build a statue.
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe.
Do you mind me resting my hand in your lap?
Maybe.
Maybe.
So difficult having a rich and
Oh.
powerful father. Vamos.
Also, look at this. The Patriot is in traffic, and that was another thing in the beta version.
We have Barry Stark, author of the book As Nature Intended. He's the editor of Vice City's Nature is Loose, and is working feverishly, it says here, to bring more
position.
nude recreation to Vice City.
See you around, handsome.
We place Mr. Barry.
I'm sure you will. I'm naked back here. It's my right as a...
So yeah, yellow mission pass text, a lot like in GTA 3. Oh, and speaking of GTA 3, this is a good look at the GTA 3 just plain cabbie. And this was actually seen in early screenshots.
What, you need some Jerry curl?
You don't have Jerry curls, dude. Actually, I can't tell. His hair is so low, so low detail. It's hard to tell.
If I may interrupt, I haven't worn clothes since 1982. Clothes are seriously unnatural. Didn't you guys learn anything from the 60s?
Yeah, here's the Oceanic. Not too much has changed between the beta and final. The only big difference is that the headlights are a bit different. Also, something they kind of forgot to model in this version of it is that in early screenshots there's a tiny triangular indent here. But whatever, it's just a minute detail. Okay.
Strolled in quite a personal fashion, quite frankly. Have you been to the zoo? Animals are naked. If everyone were naked, there'd be no war. Everyone's complaining about crime.
Ooh. God damn. Back alley brawl.
Ah, well, I hope you're having a good time, because I'm going out of my mind with worry here. What did you find out?
That there are more criminals in this town than in prison. We need a lead from the streets.
Okay, let me think. Ah, I got it. Okay, there's this limey, some music industry slimeball. Goes by the name of Kent Paul. Anyway, he's got his nose so far up most of Vice City's ass that if anybody knows the whereabouts of 20 keys of coke, it's this guy, all right? He's always at the Malibu.
I'll go pay him a visit.
Take it easy now.
Yeah, as you can tell, Ken Rosenberg is a different outfit.
Somebody's bound to know.
Closer based on his artwork. Although the developers made the right decision and didn't, you know, just bring back that terrifying low detail model of Rosenberg that you can find in the files of the game.
Where the hell is my yacht?
Yeah, some different pedestrians. Well, that one at least. These two are final.
I tried taking my pants off over my head.
I can't remember if this girl appears in the final. Whatever.
You were shielding ourselves from liberals, degenerates, the Welsh.
Anyway, so
They're the ones
off to the
responsible for
Malibu Club.
nightmare Vice City is today. The crime in the streets, the parties, the children born out of wedlock
Ooh.
to a future of hopelessness.
Try driving on the right
Anyone
side of
who
the
does
road,
not agree
dude.
with me is mentally
Oh.
sick.
And this is actually another beta car. Calling me an idiot. This is actually the Cougar, and this was seen in early screenshots of the game. And it's basically the Virgo, but with a slightly different design, and in the beta version, a different name.
And do you think Pastor Richards stole his ideas from a movie or book?
Well, yes, I am a mom. My kids are very special. So special, they go
Oh,
to special
I almost
classes.
forgot.
Now, I teach my
Now that
kids
I'm
history
here.
to give them perspective.
Whatever. So as you know, in the original PS2 version of this game, tear gas had to be taken out for all re-releases because it just slowed down the console. It kind of screwed things up. However, there's tear gas for you. And unfortunately, it doesn't quite function the same way as it does in PS2. I'm sure changing up weapon.dat could change that.
Okay, but, and excuse me if I sound a little confused here, but I don't think I understand.
Now, my morality comes from looking at history and biology and working out what's best for my kids and screw anyone else. That's what this country...
Whoa. Can't play this cutscene. Keep feeling fascinations playing. Oh boy. Oh shit. Here's the Phoenix.
Get your hands off! Now stay away from me.
Hasn't changed too much.
It's awful.
Well, the biggest
And that's what
differences
my
are
life
the
is about. Looking down on
different
others.
front and the
Yes,
different
I think I can
taillights.
see that now. Moving on. Pastor Richards, in your book, you talk about putting yourself first and how people should not make
I am
sacrifices
just gonna
for
run
those
over
in need.
Leo,
Do you
but
want
just to
elaborate?
show. This is the PS2 model of the Chrome shotgun. It's actually pretty similar to the PC version, except it actually has a longer barrel. But yeah, I edited that into there.
The detail is to tell them to help themselves. That builds moral character, morality, Maurice.
What? What the fuck? Is it scripted to be like that? Off. Oh! Oh, I've never killed Leo that way. Whatever. Oh, he's still alive. There we go.
Oh, way to go, tough guy. Beat him to a pulp.
You can still
That
hear
should
the
make you real
chainsaw. What
champion.
the fuck?
You want some too?
Hey, chill. I want what you want, brother.
Oh yeah? And what's that?
Your green and my dead brother's white lady. Unfortunately, you just silenced our lead.
Accidents happen. Get lost.
Hey, whoa. No need to go all Lone Ranger on my ass. The way I see it, we two hombres in a strange town. We need to watch each other's back.
My back's just fine, brother.
You sure about that? Here, take this. Follow me.
Hey, it's a Cinnamon Toast Crunch Chefs.
This way.
Normally I find
Get the hell out of here.
Normally I find DSP Gaming funny because of how stupid and arrogant he is, but that was actually a funny joke. Of course, that was in his 2012 Vice City playthrough. His 2018 Vice City playthrough is just completely lifeless and just depressing, but that's just what happened to DSP Gaming. He wore any charm he had of himself left into the fucking ground.
One thing you gotta realize.
So yeah, Lance's Infernus is still as a beta design.
There's nothing super about that place. Kids these days don't know how to preserve and can their own food. No wonder all they want to do is play video games
sorry,
and hang
dude.
out with their friends. What is it, the Degeneratron?
The Degeneratron.
Hey, watch your language. This is radio. We have regulations about that sort of thing.
Ew. Do they have the unused dialogue when you go by pole position?
It's not that exciting. Imagine a flabby guy with a ponytail and a nasty rash. You'll get the picture.
Oh well.
Imagine one. I married one. Anyway, what was I saying?
You were discussing the Degenatron, which I understand is a games machine. Then you swore.
I'm sorry, it makes me so mad. I mean, what I heard my son, Patrick the Third, I heard him using
Yeah, you can see different
words in the house
weapon
the other
models
day.
in there. I mean, you've already seen the pump shotgun model and the pistol, but
life, and he will never
the Mac 10's different, and so is the Ruger.
American should be spoken properly.
What?
No, don't interrupt me. I've got children, you know. Please. This is really important. It's about the family.
It's about the family. Yeah, so... And, of course, they do have their PS2 names. So instead of pistol, it's Colt 45. Mac is Ingram Mac 10. Chrome shotgun. I think it's known as that in the PC version. And the Kruger is the Ruger, just like it was in the original PS2 game. Oh, and another thing I forgot to note is, using a mod, I've actually restored the idle animations that Rockstar completely fucked up when porting this game to PC. So as you can see, you know, in the PC version, if Tommy is standing still with a shotgun like this, he won't sway around, he'll stand in place. He'd just be stuck there like a statue. But here, just like on PS2, he actually kind of wiggles around a bit. What the fuck's this idiot doing? Oh, the Ballista GPX, or Ballista Compact. Okay.
Try designer nudism. My body was made by the best
Designer
designer
nudism.
around, Mother Nature. That's why we're lobbying to build a naked casino in Vice City, so old people can gamble naked and poor people can lose hope
sorry,
in
dude.
the bob. It is written, chapter 23, verse 5 of my book.
Ooh, that's not used sped.
His money away is a fool.
This is a leopard print skirt. Maybe she's Maria, what's Horror's cousin?
Affluent, well-to-do people. It's that simple.
I'm gonna go see what I can dig up. I'll be watching you, Tommy.
Geez, so many cop cars. You see that? There are like 3 of them in a row. Okay. Back alley brawl. Oh yeah, and in case I didn't point out, as you can see, the icons are different. I'm pretty sure this icon can be seen in the game files, but the game was originally going to know where purchasable real estate was, just like San Andreas. I know this was seen in an early screenshot, of course. This is your little safe house icon. The early paint spray icon, I haven't seen any screenshots, but I'm sure it was there. Okay. Any new cars? Cop car? No. Oh boy.
Hey, Leo, I think we got a buyer for Diaz's merchandise. You gotta give him a ring, man. Set up the deal, you know?
Where are you now?
You okay, Leo? You sound kinda different.
Just tell me where you are.
Who the hell is this? Put Leo on, man.
Leo's got away for a while. He left me in charge.
Screw you, man.
Oh yeah, and in case I didn't point out, here's the Beta Sentinel XS, also known as the Mafia Cruiser in the text files. I guess I should look at this a little more closely. So, as you can see, the headlights are different. Also, the front is more angular, just like real life BMWs in the 80s. The spoiler's about the same, but the taillights are different. They're a bit shorter. Okay.
Here on VCPR,
I almost blanked out on what Rosenberg is now.
You know what's so great about VCPR? It's like a shining torch of cultural enlightenment for Vice City. In these times of darkness, when the hordes are so uneducated they can barely understand multisyllabic phrases like "clean my shoes better, Marissa," or "I'll report you to the IRS."
Okay, Jury Fury.
Oh, for God's sake, it's you. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna need new pants. Hey, those psychos from up north, they've been on the horn, and they're coming down here soon. Now, where is the goddamn money?
Relax, relax. We're not at that point yet.
Oh, I thought that you were taking care of this. I really did. And now those Guidos say we gotta do them a favor.
I mean, I gotta do them a favor.
Oh, of course that's what I mean. Do I look like I can intimidate a jury? I couldn't intimidate a child, and believe me, I've tried. Now look, it's either that or Forelli's cousin Giorgio gets 5 years for fraud. You gotta take these guys out.
I understand. Help the jury change their minds. Don't worry about it.
No. No! I tried that. The jury case didn't go so well. So make them change their minds.
All right, more crap to wipe up. What did I do wrong in a past life?
Goddamn. Oh, there he died.
Dumb Florida moron.
I guess I didn't drop his hammer. Maybe it's coded to be like that since I already have a melee weapon. And a better melee weapon. Actually, I'm gonna try turning off borders. I mean, like, because I do want to see more of the cutscene. I know some people would shake their fists at me if it's not as authentic, but... And also it adds some inconsistency to this playthrough since the earliest cutscenes have borders and these later ones don't, but whatever. I'm not going to restart this playthrough just for that. He just doesn't give a shit. I think this one you actually have to destroy.
And I'm like, whatever. How do you take it?
Oh my god, what the fuck? Did I kill him?
Yo, man, I still got payments to make on this.
I don't care, fucker.
Look at me!
You remember Giorgio? You remember he's innocent?
Here's a Span Express truck. Won't have any, well, aside from Riot, I won't have any other opportunities to get this thing, but I don't care. I'm not here to collect special vehicles, I'm here to play a beta mod. Fuck you. Oh shit, 2 stars now. Whoa. These are floating. Well, those ones were. That's bizarre. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Thanks for the Banshee. That guy's crazy!
On pressing issues, we think it is very important to respect one another. To treat each other like we would
Whoa!
be treated.
Another one.
If you don't like the United States, son, why don't you move to Russia? I don't understand people in America today. They call this a Cold War, but it's hotter than hell. Mark my words, in a day now, you're sitting in school, passing notes and talking about when suddenly you're...
Another thing. As you know, in the final PC and Xbox versions, this is known as the WK Chariot Hotel. However, in the launch PS2 version, this was actually the Vice Point Langer. And indeed, the surroundings to it are a bit different.
What's your wife doing?
Fuck off, asshole. Fucking pricks. Shut up. Of course, sprinting's broken on me. I know you can tap it, but it's not something I'm really too used to. Dude, fuck you. Get the fuck away from me. Hey, get back here. Shut up. I have a fucking chainsaw and you have a nightstick. Who the fuck do you think will win? Dude, that actually reminds me. I need to get these detonator grenades. I like to use them for Riot, because even though you can also use the Ruger nearby, this is also a good tactic. Simple as this. Fuck you. Actually, it's not as simple as I was thinking. Do I have to destroy this thing? Oh boy.
I can't believe this is happening.
Innocent until I say otherwise.
Okay. Vroom vroom. Oh, this is the Glendale. Nothing too much changed, actually. Well, oh.
Hey, Tommy, it's Sonny. How's the suntan?
I ain't got no suntan.
We ain't got my money either, so I'm one of them myself.
What a prick.
So tell me, Tommy, what are you doing?
Such a passive-aggressive remark.
Don't worry.
I am worried, Tommy. That's my style, because I didn't have this problem in my life with unreliable people. Don't be an unreliable person, Tommy, please. Do us both a favor. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say until Sonny interrupted me. Whoa.
I'm sorry, Maurice,
Oh
but
shit.
I have to tell
Well, get
you,
out,
I
hon.
moved to Florida to bring my kids up the American
Get out.
way in a theme park. And that's just the kind of person I am. Opinionated and moronic.
That only would have been a kidnapping if you stayed in the car. Okay, now that I'm here, I think I'll do roadkill. Actually, something I plan on doing pretty frequently is actually saving. Because this mod is actually pretty stable, but you know, since the game has been modified so much, it can also be kind of screwy sometimes. And I was gonna install an autosave mod just in case the game crashed on me, but I realized,
Anywho, I addressed the Alaska issue in chapter 23.
Oh.
Get to the payphone next to the mall in Washington.
But I realized when the devs were working on this game, they didn't have an autosave tool, at least as far as we know. So might as well suffer what they suffered through. Yeah. Also, another thing I noticed is that the cell phone icon wasn't updated to the beta one, because if you look at an early screenshot, it's actually the same payphone mission icon as in GTA 3, but these are just nitpicks, basically. Washington. You can't do that! Get away from me!
I tell you, they throw down that bear pelt, saddle up the sled dogs, and get pulled
But
all
yeah,
over the city.
like,
And I should
the other thing I
know,
noticed
I'm
about
from
this thing
Mars.
really is that the trim is more,
Mars, Alabama.
wider, if that makes sense. It's not as... It's just more vibrant than it is in the final game. Here's a comet. I haven't seen this part in early screenshots, this back spoiler, but I'm sure it exists, so let's take their word for it. Oh yeah. Also, in the final game, this is actually what the fuck? The fuck, like the dice seats. But in the final game, this is actually a vacant building that's designed to look like what used to be a well-stacked pizza co, but this mod actually restores it to a well-stacked pizza co. Pretty cool.
Especially truck drivers. Truck drivers understand what it's like to be by yourself.
Okay, roadkill. Whoa, I didn't know that was in there.
Mr. Teal. Your help in eradicating those out-of-towners was invaluable to business. I have more work for you with a more hands-on approach. Your next job takes after the phone.
Yeah, I know the drill. Jeez.
Yeah, okay. We just want to tell you a little more
Okay,
about public
so
radio
this should be
science.
pretty
We'll be
easy.
right back after this.
I'm gonna fucking comment. He's on a pizza boy.
High quality programming. I'm Michelle Montanius. Jonathan, I think it's time to acknowledge the people who are sending money in to shut us
What
up
the fuck?
and end this dreadful begathon.
Well,
There's a $10 pledge from
T-bone him, T-bone him, T-bone him.
You've
Oh!
given more than
That was kind of loud. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Sorry if I fucking hurt your ears there. I just got kind of excited. Oh.
To end our funding and place a fast food restaurant where our studios are. See, there are some people that think everything has to make money. It doesn't. That's why you should give now.
Correct. Next week is Environmental Week, sponsored by my Batsuit and the Vice City Power Corporation. And next month.
You kidding me? I don't think I'll just go back to the default street outfit. I'm kind of getting sick of seeing the soiree outfit now. Yeah. Oh, I just saved. Well, I might as well do it now that I have the street outfit on. Oh, I forgot Ken is right there. I keep doing that. It's easy to forget, though. I've been playing this game for like 8 years. I'm used to Rosenberg being over there, so... Okay, Riot.
Avery, goes without saying. Tommy, any progress? No. Tell me later. Tommy, this is Avery Carrington. I believe you met at the party?
Not in person.
Howdy. Avery here has a proposition.
Haven't we got other things on our mind?
I'm trying to keep the wolves from the door. So could you please cut me some slack? I'm stretched like a wire, and even if I'm dead by the end of the week, I'd like to think that I didn't die poor.
Now just calm down, both of you. Son, you help me, and any greaseballs giving you a hard time, I'll see to it they take a long dirt nap.
Okay, what could I do for you?
This delivery company's got its depot on some prime land. They won't sell. They're hanging on like a big old prairie rat. So we gotta go in there and smoke that vermin out. Head on down there and stir up a hornet's nest. The security will have their hands full, and then you can sneak in and put them out of business.
And you could drop by Raphael's for a change of clothes. You might be there a while, but yeah, go for it.
Should be a riot.
If the balls drop like they should, stop by my office sometime.
Who are these pricks anyway? Lawyer pricks, rug-wearing pricks, surrounded by pricks.
Okay.
Just
because I haven't seen how beta Tommy looks in the coveralls outfit, I am gonna go to Raphael's.
Some activities that benefit the family. But what good is it if a kid plays Degeneratron?
Huh. That's interesting. I was gonna wonder why he had a blue shirt on instead of a kind of teal one, but then I realized, you know, this is beta Tommy's design.
I'm married. Look at the
It was beta clothing.
I've got children, for Pete's sake. Stop eyeing me up.
I was.
You were.
Yeah, getting over to the other side is kind of a pain in the ass in this map because, yeah, no bridge, so it looks like I have to go up here.
I didn't know, but I won't be made a fool of. I've got the children.
Okay, Jan, it's okay. Men are idiots. Ask my ex-wife. Don't worry. Stay calm. I'm not eyeing you,
Oh.
but I am a little worried about
Just to demonstrate the sound effect changes, here's the Tech 9 using its PS2 model, and I'm not actually sure if this is in the base version of this mod, but I edited it. At least I don't. Did I? I can't fucking remember, but it sounds like this now. Yeah, now my original plan with editing the sound effects was to give all of the SMGs the same sound as the Uzi, and then give the MP5 the same sound effect as the AK-47 from GTA 3, but it just didn't work out. Hey, I should have gotten a good citizen bonus there, asshole.
The organs below the belt are for reproduction and removing of bodily waste. There's no reason that when I go to buy a soda or a transmission,
Okay, see if I can get this. Too far. Fuck, too far again. I guess I'll just use the shotgun. Get out the what, asshole? Come on, hit me, I want to retire. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, the construction site was also different in the beta. This is not only based off the LOD model, but also what was seen in a very early screenshot. What the fuck is it?
Hola, is this Mr. Versetti? Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. You were at my party?
Yeah, I remember.
Mr. Versetti, it was a most unfortunate incident that happened with your business deal.
I know.
I want you to know
I know.
my people are doing their utmost to get to the bottom of it. If you'd like to talk to me more privately, you can find me at the boat, huh? Okay? Good day, senor.
Yeah, also, as you can see here, the hardware store is now this generic beach scooter rentals shop. I believe that was seen on early renders. I can't remember, though. I know it was in the beta version.
I'd like to hit you back to hell, you sicko. You're filth. Human
Well,
vermin.
I guess I'm going to do 4 iron and hope the game doesn't crash on me, because the game's actually being pretty stable. I don't want to waste all my time saving, but I guess I'll see. Smart stuff? I love how Avery's limo has no driver.
Come in and park yourself on the hide, son. Hell, my daddy used to say, never look a gift horse in the mouth. And by golly, he never did. Would you like a drop of the old Kentucky?
No thanks.
A clean thinker. I like that. Now, the property business isn't all about highfalutin paper pushing. It's about dirt and the will to claim that dirt. You with me, son?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I need some tenacious bastard to let go of some dirt. And you look to me like the kind of guy to persuade him.
Persuasion's my forte.
Yeah, he'll be down at the country club, down on the golf course. They don't allow guns, so his bodyguards won't be packing lawgivers. Go beat 8 tons of crap out of him. Here now, I got you a membership. And boy, you're gonna need more appropriate clothing.
This guy's my new friend. I never had a friend with a wig before.
Jesus, Tommy, he's a fucking prick. Oh, here's the beta Idaho. The front is a bit more shiny. Also, there's a different emblem on the back. But that's about it.
The multi-award-winning and soon-to-be executed Maurice Chavez. Barry, are you okay? Are you alive?
Stop the bleeding. It's down there.
Do I have to? Can't you get someone else? Ay, Dios mío, she's fainted.
Whoa! Jesus Christ, that was pretty wicked. Okay. Wicked. What fucking year is it? 1984.
Is this me?
Nice ass, baby.
I swear to God. The fuck? I'm waiting for. Fucking mumbling. Oh, they missed a small detail with the greenwood since the tail lights were just one big piece. But again, it's nitpicks. You know, I'm not gonna complain. There's so much work was already put into this mod. I really don't want to discredit them. Okay. Make sure it's his last. Ooh, he has a different design here. That was probably seen in the Brady Game Strategy Guide. The funny thing is that book is actually where a fair amount of the beta discoveries have come from. Is that was actually based on an earlier version of the game. Which is probably why not probably, I know it's why one of the hidden packages in Studio C is said to be inside some bathroom stalls that don't exist there in the final game.
Next question. Ask me anything. Ask me anything you want.
I would use a
But
Ruger
it
here,
seems
but I
that is
forgot.
about all we have time for, actually. The thing is, you see, this is public radio, and every once in a while we need to appeal for money, or cut away when people start...
Well, who knows? If it bugs me enough, maybe I can replace some of like the Greenwood and GTA 3.img with the real beta version.
Who is this guy? Boys, deal with him.
Diet. Bye, asshole. Okay, they just don't care now. They're like, oh, whatever.
Back to the show. I thought you'd like to know VCPR has managed to raise
Whoa,
$30
don't
this hour,
fall in the
which should
fucking
keep us on
water.
the air for another 15 minutes at least.
Thankfully, due to the generosity of the people at DeLeo and Furax, the fascinating show Legal Review will still run. But now, back to the pressing issues.
Actually, before we let you get back to the show, I'd like to say something.
Whoa.
I know that public radio may not seem very important in an era of poverty and famine and immense personal greed, but I can assure you it is. And not just because I say so. Look at the facts. 15 of the last 37 American presidents and 47 vice presidents have appeared on VCPR.
Wow, that was the fucking...
33% of
I've never seen a pedestrian fly that high up into the air after getting run over.
Discovered gravity, or the pizza, or the fact that a lot of people love to hear themselves rattle. Anyway, sermon over. I hope you folks at home understand how passionate we are about public radio, and it has nothing to do with the fact I got kicked off the networks.
That was very moving,
Well,
Jonathan.
I only think I'll have to replace a couple cars in GTA 3.img, like the... I think the Greenwood and the Oceanic, maybe the Glendale. Other than that, they seem to be fine.
That's Chavez, not Chaves or Chavis. This isn't a game show. Sorry about the upbeat opening. This isn't a game show. It's a political and
Bro, why do you have to turn? Why do you have to make such a wide turn the opposite direction before making a turn? Like, you're not driving a fucking truck. You're driving a sports car, fucking idiot. Jesus.
Not credit card fraud.
That's deception.
But we're talking about perception. How we perceive the world. These are optimistic times we're living in. A time of go-getters and doers. Our hero is the entrepreneur.
Has the Hermes changed? Hold on. Ah, fuck, he's pulling away. Look at the cop just didn't fucking... The cop just didn't fucking care about that. Okay. Okay. So I am going to continue this part, but I am actually going to replace some of the cars that accidentally still have their final versions. Shouldn't take too long. Okay. Fuck, I wonder how I can, let me see. I'll just really shrink my desktop for a bit. How about them apples? Okay. I guess I'll just have to install the beta Oceanic, the beta Greenwood, and the beta Glendale. Also, I guess the beta bordering Oceanic and Glendale. Actually, I won't be seeing those in this playthrough. Forget about it. Okay. So, just a quick review. Yes, call me lazy, but I'd rather just install a mod than try and make these from scratch myself. Oceanic, Moonbeam, Glendale. Actually, I'm going to install the Blood Ring versions. Just for the sake of completion. Not completion, just... You know what I mean, consistency. If I do decide to get far enough to you know, play with them. Just be certain I'll do the beta Bobcat as well. Glendale. Greenwood. And Oceanic. Okay. And I do have a little folder for models I'm replacing, you know, when modding this game. Okay. So Oceanic. Greenwood. Or Green Woo. Glendale. Bobcat. And the Blood Ring cars. Okay. Okay, now into the IMG editor itself. Which is kind of, doesn't quite work perfectly, because it's a pretty old program, but, you know, what can you do? Wait, hold on. Do these just have textures? Hold on, I'm kind of confused. Oh boy. This might take a little bit. Hold on everyone. Oceanic. Model and texture. Greenwood. Model and texture. I guess I didn't copy both of them over. They are both in here. For some reason, the model is dated differently. Glendale. I guess this could serve as a little tutorial as to how I at least installed GTA mods. At least modded models and textures. Okay. Yeah, there seems to be 2 of each, but I'm just double checking just in case I miss anything, I mean. Okay, everything seems to be okay. They sound kind of redundant, but whatever. Okay, IMG editor. GTA3.img. So, I guess the Greenwood I'm gonna edit first. Greenwood.dff. Well, greenwoo.dff, I guess. Too big to replace it. Fuck. I keep getting this error in this program. TX. Oh, well, that wasn't even the right file, so I guess it's good that that failed. Greenwood.txt. Too big to replace it. Let's see the Blood Ring cars. Shut up. You know what? Focus assist on. Jesus. Okay, let's do blood ring A. Too big to replace it. Blood ring A.txt. Too big to replace it. So it looks like the IMG editor I was using is going to be a pain in the ass about it. So, okay, well, whatever. I'll figure out a way to edit those. Back to the game. Yeah, that must be a problem with that certain IMG editing program, is I have been able to replace cars with their beta versions by A610 before. I don't know why. I don't know why that one is so stupid about it. I guess I'll have to find an alternative. Okay. So
My vehicle!
my vehicle. What the hell? Where's Avery's second mission? Is Demolition Man just gone?
And on the left, I have
I guess that's either because of this mod or because, I guess either because the construction sites changed or because the developers realized nobody likes that fucking mission. Well, the people that's behind this mod, I mean.
Hey, I can teach you how to be a survivor too. All of you. I can help everyone. I've got what they call a gift of communications. I can help you all realize that gift. Make something of yourselves. Realize your dream. I'm like a high school counselor. I'll show you your potential. It's easy.
I'm like a high school counselor.
Simple program on audio.
Whoa. Goddamn. Okay, treacherous swine.
Mr. Versetti.
No summer madness, I'm sorry. I cannot risk this shit. I'm not even a big YouTuber, but that still doesn't mean I'm safe from copyright notices. So.
Called upon again. It's a 3-stage process. Learn, start, doing.
Shut up! I'm warning you, this is my show. You shut your mouth. Shut it now and keep it shut. Do not push me, you shiny suited prick. Do not push me.
Hey, you have to dress to impress. I cover that in my program. People make judgments on
My
who you are
program.
based on your appearance. Scientists
Actually,
say
something I realized about changing the cars to their proper beta versions is that,
if scientists say it, it must be true. I teach you how to live that.
I might just have to run it in compatibility mode for like Windows XP or something, because that's the era that program was designed during. So, could be the problem. Yeah, I can definitely see why they added a bridge.
Hi, Maurice. This is such a lovely studio.
Thanks. How are you doing?
Great, great. In fact, I'm fantastic. Did you
Whoa.
see the sunrise this morning? It was gorgeous. I've been smiling all day ever since.
Okay. Now let's get with the ball.
Okay. Actually, I should use a gun for this. And I've decided to install the version of Gonzalez's rooftop that appears in a render on the official website.
Stop running, you fat slime ball.
Hey, he's got a blade. Bro, there's some guy with a fucking chainsaw chasing you down. You probably shouldn't stand there and pan in place like that, you dumb fuck. Jesus Christ.
Save your breath. Give up.
Shut up. The good news is, unlike the Rainbow Miser playthrough, I can do the collecting wanted bribes trick instead of having to go to fucking pay and spray.
Death? Yeah.
There we go. Huh.
It's really hot and depressing.
Oh, death is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? If you're going to inherit a lot of money?
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, but also if you can be positive and upbeat about things. I mean, like my parents were brutally murdered a few
What the
years
fuck?
ago.
I can't even see where I'm
And I was
going.
really
There's these
bothered,
stupid
but
fucking
I kept
textured
smiling no
ass
matter what.
trees. Jesus.
I'm a much better person today having dealt with that. They were killed so I could have a great personal experience, and I see that now.
Lucky bastards. I wish someone would kill me. Then I can hang out in the graveyard all the time instead of
Jesus.
just on weekends.
I know I'm really lucky to have the opportunity to learn about life. You can't control everything in life, so start a day with a smile, and you'll end a day with one.
Whoa! I don't fucking know, sugar. Okay, so I think this will be it for part 1. I'm gonna get around to part 2 once I can find a way to actually replace the cars that still have their final versions. I just saved, didn't I? Whatever. Okay, this is it for part 1. See you in part 2.